It's all fun and games until someone, well, takes away the fun and games. Yes, even the best browser games can be a time suck sometimes. But while putting this list together, a couple of quotes made us think about the benefits of browser games, and games in general, even ones that seem pointless. Top 10 browser games in 2021. Number 1. Aetherator. Our pick for the best browser-based puzzle game. Aetherator. Genre: puzzle. Developer: Trebuchet Entertainment. Come one, come all to experience the mystical power of the Aetherator. All you've got to do is think of any object, animal, or fictional character. Hold this thought in your mind and let the game commence. Subscribe for updates from this site. Subscribe to High Ground Gaming. Become a high grounder. Get updates on the latest posts and more from HGG straight to your inbox. We don't share your email with anyone. By subscribing, I consent to receiving emails. The Aetherator will try to guess what you're thinking by asking you a series of questions to narrow down the possibilities. Answer these questions to the best of your abilities and watch as the Aetherator works his magic. Within a matter of minutes, he'll know precisely what it is you're thinking. Think you can stump the Aetherator? Check out this fantastic browser-based puzzle game to find out. Number 2. Spelunky HTML5. Our pick for best browser roguelike. Spelunky. Genre: platform. Developer: Derek Yu. Spelunky is one of the best and most accessible roguelikes in existence, with ports to every platform imaginable, including HTML5. Assume control of an unnamed explorer known as the Spelunker, as he journeys deep underground in search of buried treasure. Explore the procedurally generated tunnels and channel Indiana Jones as you maneuver around booby traps and whip down waves of insidious enemies. The caverns grow more and more challenging as you progress, and if you lose all your hearts, it's over. Spelunky packs a ton of whimsical mechanics that are sure to delight casual gamers and roguelike fans alike. It's one you don't want to miss. Number 3. Kingdom of Loathing. Best browser games, Kingdom of Loathing. You're probably familiar with the style of Kingdom of Loathing, which has been going strong for years. It's that sort of pseudo-MMO kind of thing, firmly embedded in the web interface, with drop-down menus letting you select your attacks, and page refreshes for every new area. It's a little ugly, but Kingdom of Loathing isn't trying to be pretty. It's succeeding at being funny. Really, really funny. Take for instance the classes. They make absolutely no sense, but they're funny because they're pun-based. So I'm a sorcerer. I fling hot sauce in people's faces, and they get damaged because hot sauce really hurts when it gets in your face. Making even less sense, they're disco bandits who dance at their enemies fueled by moxie. And this is all before you end up in the haiku dungeon, where not only are all the descriptions of your enemies in haiku, but so are your attacks. The whole game is consistently absurd and amusing, from the enemy types to the genre conventions it apes so cleverly. And while you can't directly play with other people, you can steal their stuff, join guilds, and interact with them. So that's something. Neopets is a fun little adventure that brings all the joy of a real pet without all the worries. Number 4. Town of Salem. Best browser games, Town of Salem. If you've ever played the party game Mafia or Werewolf, Town of Salem should feel familiar. This role-playing game challenges you to be a conniving liar and mislead other players. Depending on who you are randomly cast as, you might be a townsperson, good, the Mafia, bad, or neutrals. If you're a townsperson, you need to track down Mafia members and stop them before they kill everyone in your town. There are many different roles for each category of player. Each of these different roles will give you a unique ability that you can use in the night phase of the game. At night, players plan out their moves and make notes in their will. If they die in the night, the remaining players can use their wills to, hopefully, achieve the goals you were meant to do. Town of Salem is quite complex to explain, but you'll get the hang of it soon enough. Number 5. Desktop Dungeons HTML5. Our pick for best HTML5 browser game. Desktop Dungeons. Genre: roguelike. Developer Trebuchet Entertainment. Release 2010. Website www.desktopdungeons.com. If you're seeking a bite-sized adventure complete with high fantasy mechanics, Desktop Dungeons is the game for you. Choose from a range of classic classes, including Fighter, Thief, Priest, and Wizard, and enter a procedurally generated dungeon in search of glorious rewards. But travel lightly, friend. Uncovering the map is critical to progressing, but it's also the very same element that heals your stamina and mana pools. Conserve your resources and be wary of wretched beasts, false gods, and other unspeakable horrors that lurk in the shadows. Think you can make it through the dungeon in one piece? Check out the HTML5 version of Desktop Dungeons today. Number 6. RuneScape. Our pick for best browser MMORPG. RuneScape. Genre MMORPG. RuneScape revolutionized the browser gaming industry when it first launched 2 decades ago. At a time when 2D text games reigned supreme, RuneScape was an epic 3D fantasy title that you could play from any computer in the world. All you needed was a web browser. Fast forward 20 years and RuneScape is still going strong. Now it's your turn to jump into the adventure and explore the open-world land of Gielinor for yourself. Make a new character and complete Tutorial Island, and set out to meet new friends, go on epic quests, slay powerful monsters,
but our future story is yours.
And level up dozens of skills. Glorious adventures await in RuneScape. Number 7. Flappy Bird. Our pick for best one-button browser game. Flappy Birds. Genre, platform. Developer Dong Nguyen. Remember Flappy Bird? This simple yet challenging game entered the scene way back in 2013 before quickly ascending to the top of the App Store. Though it was pulled from the store just a few months later, you can now play the hit title right from your browser. Flappy Bird's premise is simple. Players control a, what else, flapping bird as it glides between Mario-inspired tubes of varying heights. You must click your screen or your mouse to flap higher, making sure not to collide with any in-game obstacles as you go. Factor in the unforgiving gravity mechanics, and you'll find that it's the rare bird who can make it past 10 points in one game. If you're up for the challenge, check out Flappy Bird at the link below. Number 8. Pokemon Showdown. Our pick for best browser simulation game, Pokemon Showdown. Genre, online battle simulator. Developer Zarl & Co. I choose you, Pokemon Showdown. Pokemon Showdown is a stellar fan game that mimics its namesake's battle mechanics to a T. The major difference? Pokemon Showdown takes place entirely online, and there's no training necessary. Simply assemble your team of pocket monsters, then battle it out against other trainers from all around the world. It's the complete package, with hundreds of different monsters, movesets, items, and more to choose from. If you call yourself a Pokemon master, now's your chance to prove it. Join millions of other trainers waiting to face off in a high-stakes showdown. Number 9. Geoguesser. Our pick for best educational browser game. Geoguesser. Genre, discovery. Developer Anton Wallen. Geoguesser is exactly what it sounds like, a geography meets guessing game that puts your knowledge and deductive skills to the test. How's it working? Load a game right from your browser, and you'll find yourself at a random location on Google Street View. It could be anywhere in the world. Move around the map to uncover clues about your location, be it from the terrain, street signs, or other landmarks, then make an educated guess about where you are by dropping a pin on the world map in your sidebar. The closer your guess, the more points you receive. Cycle through 5 different locations, accumulating over 10,000 points along the way, and you win! Geoguesser is a fun discovery game for players of all ages. Number 10. Warbrokers. Our pick for best browser battle royale. Warbrokers. Genre, battle royale. Developer, Trebuchet Entertainment LLC. On our list, we have Warbrokers, an FPS and battle royale that you can play right from your browser. This exceptional title draws inspiration from games like Fortnite and PUBG to deliver high-stakes shoot-'em-up action. Drop from a warplane and parachute down to any spot on the island. Seek out a gun and armor, then make your way to the center of the map, ever vigilant for enemy players. Spot someone along the way, and you better be sure to blast him with all you've got. It takes cunning and top-notch tactics to make it out alive. Warbrokers is built atop the Unity game engine and boasts low poly graphics, making it easily accessible with no download required. Check out Warbrokers today from the link below and see if you've got what it takes to be the last man standing. Finally, we tackled the top 10 browser games in 2021 to play, based on what we think is worthy to play. If you have more games to share with us, share them in the comments below, and wait for our interesting topics coming soon.